Metal Gear Solid is the topic of the day, and I want to shout out to my boy Marcus Evans for requesting me to do this video. I told him I'd shout him out, so salute to you, my brother. This is Ryan Skywalker. Subscribe to my channel, and Metal Gear Solid is just one of the most influential video games ever made. Hideo Kojima is a king of video games. He's on the Mount Rushmore for greatest architects of video games that you'll ever see. Before Metal Gear Solid, games really didn't have a story. Or if they did have a story, you know, it really didn't have much feeling to it, much meaning. Metal Gear Solid is the first game that really was directed like a movie. It has emotions. It makes you cry. It makes you laugh. It has jokes. It has pain. It has weight to it. And when you go back and if you play it today, you can buy it on the PlayStation 3 in the PlayStation Store for like $9.99. I highly suggest you play this game. I played it last week and it holds up. Like, you know, anything great holds up. You can play a album, you know, you can play Michael Jackson Thriller whenever, you know, for the rest of human being existence, and it will always hold up. Jurassic Park, Star Wars, Terminator 2, Judgment Day, you know, these things, Alice in Wonderland, these things will always hold up over the test of time because they're great. And Metal Gear Solid truly is greatness. It is greatness in your hands. Solid Snake is one of the greatest protagonists ever put on the video game. He kind of is an asshole, but he does the job. He's really not here for BS. He just needs to get the job done. And he and his kind of partner, or to his Batman, his Robin, Otacon, they make a great duo because Otacon, he's not a fighter. He's the brains. He's just a scientist. And, you know, they use him to build this terrible nuclear weapon, and he feels really bad. And so he's like, hey, I'm going to help you out. I can't fight anybody, but I can help you mentally. And they just make a great tandem. They're just a great, you know, dynamic duo. The games out now, like Splinter Cell, Rainbow Six, Dishonored, lots of games that use stealth, and there's many games out there, many knockoffs. They all need to just salute Hideo Kojima and pay homage to that man, because without Konami and Hideo Kojima, their games wouldn't exist. It's very hard in the 90s, I can imagine, to go to your bosses when you have the action decade of the 90s with Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Wesley Snipes, you know, Steven Seagal, Jean-Claude Van Damme, all those action guys out there, Keanu Reeves, and you're telling your company, hey, I want to make a video game where you don't fight anybody, where you don't have to shoot, where it's you try to sneak and get around these people without any conflict. And I'm sure he got laughed out, you know, of the building. It was very hard for him to get the games made because they just couldn't see his vision. And I'm glad that they gave him the green light. Konami gets a lot of shit for a lot of things, and they should, because what they're doing right now is just blasphemy. But I'm happy that they gave him a chance, because without them giving him that chance and taking that leap with him, there wouldn't be any Metal Gear Solid, and that would be just a crime. Metal Gear Solid, it's just one of the most influential games that you will ever play, because you have to go back and think about that time. What was out then? Nothing like this existed, you know, and so play the game. It holds up. It's amazing. It's a great video game. It's 100 out of 100, 10 out of 10. I couldn't, you know, give you any more higher standard or higher recommendation to play Metal Gear Solid. Not the one on the GameCube, but the original Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation. Play that game. Give me a comment below of what you thought about it, because it's just a great video game. And again, subscribe to my channel. I'm new on YouTube. This is Ryan Skywalker, and I salute you, Solid Snake 100.